Now, I just wanted to make, my family, we're very simple people. We're, I'm saying, nothing special. But just to understand, when I say that my family is afraid, let me just explain a little bit who my family is. My great-grandfather lived in Eretz Yisrael. He lived in Mea Sharim, not too far from here. And my great-grandfather one day was going through the Damascus Gate. This is in 1904, so this is 113 years ago. He was walking through Damascus Gate and he heard Arabs call there was a dog that, there was a dog that I guess died in the middle of the marketplace in Damascus Gate. Sometimes from the smell there, even if you're a dog, you could probably lose it and probably pass out. So there was a dog, and these two Arabs grab a Jew and say, hey, Jew dog, remove this dog from the marketplace. So my great-grandfather came and he saw them kind of pushing. He said, leave him alone. And in those days, in 1904, people used to walk around with a staff, even though they didn't need it. It's not like you need somebody walking because they have a problem with their leg. That's just way people, out of honor, like you wear a hat, you wear a suit sometimes. This time, in those days, a symbol of honor was like the staff.
And you needed it to push off animals when they attack you or something too.
Right, also it's good. So my great-grandfather saw them pushing. He says, leave him alone. And so they went after my great-grandfather. My great-grandfather took a staff, and as it says by Moshe Rabbeinu, Vayachet HaMitzri, so this was Vayachet HaAravi, that he hit one of the Arabs, Itkadal v'Itkada Shmei Rabbah. He was he killed this Arab. Killed one of the Arabs. The other Arabs became frightened and they ran away. My great-grandfather hid at the chief rabbi of Yerushalayim, Rav Chaim Zunfeld. He was an Austrian citizen, and the police could not go into his home.
Who was the Austrian citizen?
Rav Zunfeld. Rav Zunfeld. Chaim Zunfeld. Not my grandfather. My great-grandfather. And so he hid for a while, and then he slipped out to the port in Yafo, and he met a German Gentile there named Richter. And he bought off his documents from this guy named Richter, this German Gentile. And to make a long story short, he made it out to America in 1904. Cut off his beard, shaved off his beard, and he eventually he made it to America, and the name stuck, Richter. So that's part of who I come from. And I have a son, his name is Binyamin Richter, and he just recently was released after 3.5 years of prison. Sat for taking care of business with Arabs that were attacking the settlement that he lived on, which was Chavat Gilad, and he paid 3.5 years. He sat and he just was released the afternoon before Chag HaShavuot, so we're talking about 2 months ago. I myself a few times was involved in similar mitzvot. So that's a little bit of who my family is. When I'm sitting down yesterday and I hear 2 members of my family that they're afraid, to me it's like a big thing. Because if you come from a family, if you come that, people are nervous, people are scared, people are timid, okay, you can understand. But if you come from, from a family that has been there, done that, seen that, so that really hurts a lot. And you could do a kal v'chomer, how much more so regular people. What are they thinking? How are they feeling?